Hey everyone, welcome back to some more Let's Play Hand of Fate with me, your host Tim. A heads up that I'm having no luck recording this game without the popping sounds happening. I tried Bandicam and Action Recorder, and they both have the same issue. So it's something with Hand of Fate and or my computer, which means that if I'm going to play it, we're going to have this popping problem. We're going to record this episode anyway, even with the issue, and we'll just have to hope no one finds it too frustrating to listen to. So, I actually, at the moment, have not even uploaded part 1 yet. I just want to play this again. I had a lot of fun, and I also don't want to get rusty immediately when it comes to combat. So we're gonna play another one here and see how well we do.
Another round, and our game truly begins.
We want story mode still. The Queen of Dust. In combat, the player's movement speed is reduced by how much gold they possess. That's an interesting curse. 3 times rockfall, 3 times good fortune. I still don't... I guess the curse means that I permanently have this for this entire mission. The Bandit Queen was taken by slavers as a child and raised in the desert. Over the years, she has bribed and murdered her way to her current position as second in command of the Desert Thieves, proving herself capable of ruthless cunning. Good for her.
A bold woman, this one. She did not collapse when the Empire did. No, she took up arms, organized her people, and vowed that in a country where death had gathered, she would be the one dealing it.
Good for her. She immediately went and made the situation to her choosing. Okay, so I don't need all these axes. We're going to add a Frost Fang and remove an axe. I don't think I need any other shields. We do have a new medium armor, which we haven't picked up yet. I think we'll be fine with that. What is Angel's Wings? Oh, this was a magic card, I think, wasn't it? Helm of Reflection, Consuming Shame. We had to add 2 more cards to our deck. Let's add Consuming Shame. And then we get 1 more card we have to add. I don't think I need another shield. We have 3 shields, 4 weapons, 2 armors, 2 helmets. Let's take another helmet then. Or do I want the medium armor for that? That could be really helpful. We'll take... We'll go with this. The Explorer's Helmet we'll put away, and we'll actually try... We'll try Angel's Wings, and see if we like this. Now, our encounters were too short, so this wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to have the Dead King's Hall in this one. We'll put that away. We have to have Bandit attack in this deck. We have the Landlocked Lubber, Queen of Dust in this one. I guess Landlocked Lubber is another optional or side boss. So I think we'll take Treasure Chest. Wow, so many options. Desert Storm would seem to fit the theme of this. We shouldn't have any rivers here. We are in a desert after all. Maybe a local peasant? Oh! I see. They give you things as well. Is that the special tokens I see underneath of them? Okay, then what do I think I want? The Council of the White looks like a bunch of scheming people trying to defeat someone. We'll totally add them into every single thing that we do and see what they'll be like. then one more. Let's add the Devil's Wager to this. We'll also keep the Devil's Choice in here, so lots of combat, I think, for this one. Not a lot of other people here. It wouldn't make sense in the desert anyway. Okay, let's do it. Oh, let's do it. Oh, wrong buttons.
Now we play for the cup, the first of my symbols.
Yeah, we took that curse, so that's going to affect us this entire mission, I suppose. He added more gold cards to our deck.
I've added some cards to spice up the game. In addition to the pain and gain decks, there are now blessings and curses. Choose your steps carefully.
I love this. The theme for this is so amazing. One more time. What's that curse of ours? Reduced by how much gold they possess. Okay, so we need to spend gold if we get it. Alright, well, let's go adventuring. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes the seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. His wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness. "My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure up your heart's desire with this wizarding wand of my own creation." He cackles uncontrollably for a few moments, then sits patiently waiting for your answer. "What do you need?" "Need? I need to help you." Mr. Lionel taps his staff on the ground and a shield materializes at your feet. "There you go, old bean." He smiles a warm grin that reveals all his chipped and yellow teeth. "Your face reminds me of my son. I haven't met you before, have I?" Draw one equipment card. Every third encounter does not consume food. Nice. Then, before you can stop him, with inhuman speed, he snatches a pickled onion off your plate and sprints out the tavern door. You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight, lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. The walls of the canyon are covered in thick vines, perfect for climbing. We do need a better weapon this time.
A choice. Select your desire.
Very carefully, you make your way to the bottom of the canyon. Draw one equipment card. A normal axe. It's better than a rusty axe, so we will take it.
Are you sure that's the right approach?
Yep. The landlocked lubber.
Again, a token is at stake.
A red token. The door to the landlocked lubber opens with a creak, breaking the silence like a thunderclap in a tomb. The proprietor greets you. "Welcome, traveler. Before I can treat you with our hospitality, I must ask you a very important question. Have you seen, heard, or, God forbid, smelled a kraken?" What's a kraken? The landlord stares at you in disbelief. He proceeds to rant and rave for nearly an hour about the dangers, claws, feeding patterns, and scents of the kraken. After which, you learn that his name is Carlo, and in years past he sailed the seas as a captain. He now owns this inn, and stays as far away from the sea as possible. I guess that makes sense in the desert. After giving you some time to enjoy the warmth and some stale bread, Carlo approaches you. "I've I've heard rumors of boats going missing from the small village port of Norwich. No survivors, no witnesses. Norwich Port is run by bandits, thieves, and smugglers. There's no way to know what's really happening there. Perhaps you could have a look around and find out more. I would go, of course, but I have this place to look after. Kylo gestures to the empty, damp-ridden flea hole that he calls home. This card's token is now yours.
Take the token. It is yours.
That must add a monster card for us.
You might think the world of the cards is grim. Yet, even in the darkness, there is light to be found.
One day, in a shady forest, you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. I am Merith of the Forest Folk. My people have long helped the mortals of this realm. What boon would you ask of me? I think I'll take supplies. This bread will sustain you for many days. The dealer draws you 2 food gain cards.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
I am. Remember, mortal, that bold heroes make for great ballads, but survivors think twice before meddling in the affairs of gods and monsters. We'll totally go up. We picked up some extra food.
It's better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
Hopefully. You've found a friendly trader willing to let you ride on his wagon. Sure. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
You are close on her trail, and more confident than I had imagined. Perhaps you will play beyond this mark, and we will see your true mettle. This game is still only beginning. New rules, new tools, new abilities. We have far to go as yet. A terrifying walk to get to the Queen. So many potential places for an assailant to get the upper hand.
While journeying near the coast, you hear a rumble overhead. Falling rocks force you to take cover. Attempt to dodge the rocks. While fleeing, you are struck by several rocks. The dealer draws you 1 pain card.
Oh dear.
Ooh, that's really painful. Just when you think it's over, you are knocked unconscious by a large rock striking your unprotected head. A good warrior always wears a helmet, you remember, hours later when you awaken to find that some of your supplies are missing. The dealer draws you 2 pain cards.
Ouch.
Oh, that was painful indeed.
A treasure chest. What more iconic emblem of success could we imagine?
While exploring a dungeon, you see a treasure chest at the end of a hall. The chest may hold great wealth, but the chamber may be trapped. Well, I put this card in here for a reason. Even though I might not want gold, we'll try for it anyway. You move forward carefully, but suddenly hear a click. The room begins to fill with deadly gas. Attempt to escape the gas. You make your way through the clouds, coughing out some dangerous gas once you make it to the other side. The dealer draws you 1 pain card. You approach the treasure chest.
As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
The treasure chest looks battered, but still intact. What treasure might it hold? Time to pry it open. After a mighty heave, the lock gives way and the spoils are yours. 4 gain card. This card's token is now yours.
A little gold to give you a taste for it.
Frostfang. Equipment with this trait is imbued with glacial power. Lizardmen are especially susceptible to ice damage. Each hit slows the target with cold. Press a button to shoot a cone of ice. I will, of course, equip it. It's better than our axe. Medium armor.
Distinctly average. What do you expect me to say? Congratulations?
Provides good protection against physical harm with minimum restriction on movement. Oh, please be a helmet. That'd be awesome. Normal shield.
I cannot expect you to get by without some protection. As pleases you.
We might have enough food to explore all of this area. Let's keep going.
Again, the stones tumble upon you.
I hate stones tumbling upon us. While journeying near the coast, you hear a rumble overhead. Falling rocks force you to take cover. Attempt to dodge the rocks. You dodge the rocks by ducking into a small cave. A few minutes later, you emerge and climb around the new rockfall. You hear a voice somewhere up above say, "Did I hit him?" Run up to attack the bandits. The dealer draws you 2 monster cards. I need the practice. It's been, I think, 3 or 4 days since I last recorded part 1. Weapon ability is up here. Okay, I'm good to go. Nice. You loot the bodies of the fallen bandits. Draw 2 equipment cards.
Chains for armor.
Mage.
As you will.
No, I think oh, it is defense medium, which is what our current armor does. There's no reason not to take it. We get a bonus.
Poison. It's the tool of the traitor.
All weapon attacks are enhanced with a powerful poison that taints the victim's mind and body.
Artifacts give you powerful abilities to use in combat. Noble causes turn to rotten enterprise. You may win this battle and send the Queen to her rightful end. Yet, what have you gained in the process?
This Desert Queen is more lethal in battle and harder to kill than a regular bandit. Her blades are sharp and she frequently is protected by a powerful crossbow. The Bandit Queen was... oh, we already read her story.
Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
I'm surprised we found her right away. And those are different types of tokens. Well, let's do it. It's an arbalist.
Inevitable, I suppose. So often those who beat plowshare to sword die by the grim instruments of their industry. Still, she fought well and bravely, which is all I expect from my pawns and players.
Goblet upgrades. Your counterattacks do more damage. Your stunning attacks now render enemies dazed for longer. Your starting equipment has been upgraded. Bandits have had their strength increased. Skeletons have had their strength increased. Bandits now have throwing weapons. Wow, nice.
You have earned the first of the symbols of my power and passed the first gate. There is no turning back now. Previously I was merciful, but now I cannot be. It is begun. I crafted each of these cards over the course of years. You have taken them from me in mere moments.
Smuggler's Wharf. For plundering a locked treasure chest, we receive draw 2, select 1 to keep, Fool's Gold, a helmet. As a reward for defeating my Bandit Queen, you receive these new cards: Jack of Plague, Asleep in the Forest, A Field of Poppies, Battle at Brooktop. Fleet Cuffs, Armor of Cold, Huge Hammer.
Come, play again.
Alright everyone, I'm going to not play again though. We're going to call this session here. Thank you guys for watching. I'm still going to try to figure out how I can make my voice not be crackly with this game. If I make any progress, I'll let you guys know. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Hello everyone. Welcome back to some more Hands of Fate. I am totally sneaking this in. This is my attempt to fix my sound problems using Fraps. And what I'm doing here is I'm going to watch this with you, because it is my belief that the game has problems recording with my Blue Yeti microphone. But watching a video, however, on Windows Media Player does not. So I'm going to stick this in with the rest of part 2, and if this comes out okay, then I have found a solution for my sound problems. With that said, you guys recommended... Oh, crap! You guys just left some comments for me, Hyben and Pincer of Fate. And I will go ahead and, I just can't remember the name of the player right now. I think it's like OBS recorder or something like that. And I will go take a look at that to record part 3 with, and try to use a trial version there. I tried fixing this with both Action Player and Bandicam. Oh crap! Alright, right, so the only problem is that I'm watching this with you, and I tried to give myself a little bit of time to do some talking, and I don't know when, like, right.
Do you have what it takes to defeat the rats?
Oh, interesting. Skaven. I love Skaven. Alright, well, let's play story mode. I'm assuming I'm going to play story. I know I'm going to play story mode, because I've done this already. And Jack of Plague. Awesome. I love how all these bosses are jacks. Twice the fail. The player loses 5 gold for every fail, and 10 gold for every huge failure chance card. Oh, that's interesting. 3 ratmen hunting, and 3 angry mobs. I didn't pay attention to Twice the Fail during this adventure. I should have. Here is a beast who hates your kind, and has grown fat and evil with that hatred. The Jack of Plague will kill you, and suck the marrow from your bones. Awesome. I can't wait to see the rats.
The rats. They have swarmed up from the dark places beneath the realms of humanity and now squat amongst your cities and feast and shriek and hunt and writhe.
Good for them. Building a society. Okay, so as before, we're building a deck. So the first thing I want to do is replace any of my old axes with better weapons, right? I need to constantly be upgrading them. And I think maces do a little more damage than axes. I'm going to probably put a mace in there. Oh, right, I only wanted 4 weapons because I want to keep the amount of things I can possibly draw to a minimum. As for other equipment, I think we'll add a helmet and fleet cuffs. Now, at this point, I wanted to stop, and then I realized, oh crap, I have to add 2 more cards. And then I was like, okay, well, I'll add more armor. And then I realized, no, I should add another set of weapons, or all my equipment draws will end up being armor and shields. So we'll add a mace because it does more damage, yep, 27, than a normal axe does. Yep, replacing all my axes with maces. Okay, that's gonna have to do it, I think. I got confused. I thought this might have been extra monsters, and I remembered, no, that's the fates. And new decks. So I don't know where we're adventuring. I think we're adventuring down in forests and or a city. So I want to theme the deck as I had before. So that means no Desert Storm. We're not in the desert. Maybe I'll take a sleep in the forest. Yep, we're going to add Indecent Arrival. Right, try to make some more progress on what I'm assuming are other story cards.
Locked cards cannot be removed until you have fulfilled their conditions.
Okay, then we're stuck with Bandit Attack. Dead Man's Gorge makes sense. I think we'll leave that in. The Devil's Choice makes sense. I really like the Devil's options. That one card was amazing, so I want to fit even more of them in here. The Crucible and Local Peasant, I think that makes sense to add. The Crucible is a little hamlet, it looks like. The local peasants live in hamlets. We'll add a river, I think, in the long run. Oh, and the Dead King's Hall. And now I'm beginning to realize just how many cards I have to add to the deck. I was expecting I'd be able to add, like, multiples, and I can for the equipment cards, but not for the encounter cards. Alright, sure, we're going to add a bunch of more story stuff. Make some more progress against the Kraken, and add the King in this as well. And I added a river. Okay, I think we're good to go. So, let's do this.
Our Lord of Plague does like to rub your nose in misfortune.
Those are the cards he added to the deck. I love the music to this. And his cards. Interesting to start. I guess we'll go... I think I'll go left to start this one. Do I go south? Where am I going? The Maiden. Nothing to say today. One day in a shady forest, you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. I am Merith of the Forest Folk. My people have long helped the mortals of this realm. What boon would you ask of me? I think I'll ask for gold. Merith seems surprised. It is unlike an adventurer to beg for coin, but very well, if that is your wish. The dealer draws you 3 gold gain cards.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
3 gold's not very much. 15 gold I'm more grateful for. And 15 More gold. I thought I said grain for a second. The elders of our kind often say that we must retread paths we once took in order to gain an advantage on the present. Farewell, mortal. I wonder if she's referring to the card game we're playing.
A horse is a fine companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom.
You found a friendly trader willing to let you ride on his wagon. I think we'll totally hitch a ride? Oh, do I turn back? I'm pretty sure I hitch a ride here. Yep, we're gonna move on. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
Each of these cards is crafted from your memories and built from your experience. I created them, but only in the abstract. It is the importance you place on them that makes them real.
That makes me think we've encountered all these cards before. Traveling Jeweler. New. We might as well see what it does. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Jewelers specialize in selling artifacts and rings. Such an exclusive market demands high prices. Sure. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. I love how they did this. Get to see the cards they have for sale up there. And this time I'll pay attention to what's on the crystal ball. Watching the game is a lot less frantic than playing it. Consuming shame. Mercy contract and the Malkus. Nah, I can't. I could afford this. Now that I think about it, I probably should have bought it, given the curse we have in play, but I decided not to. Instead, we'll purchase food. Since I don't know how long the adventure will be, this is going to end, well, I won't say anything. Let's keep going. I'm hoping to get more food later. We haven't failed very many tests, so I'm anticipating that we'll keep on with the victories.
Roaming ever forward, hunting for the truth.
Forest escape. The path forwards will take you into the forest. You discovered an exit to this area. I think we'll turn back. You turn away from the forest path and keep exploring. I don't want to... We need better gear. We don't have anything yet. The river.
How will you cross this time? I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
Your path is blocked by a river. The water is clear, but fast-flowing. Only now do I realize why he's gambling, to make me attempt this.
Choose from these options.
Ah, darn it. Failure. The water carries away a few of your provisions. The dealer draws you one pain card. I actually saw which one it was this time around. Lose 5 gold.
Oh dear.
That is bad fortune. And we don't get the token. We only get the token on a huge success. Angry mob.
So quick to anger. That's what makes them a mob, really.
So that's a good point. As you approach the small town of Witchburn, an angry mob of peasants marches forth and confronts you. The Ratmen have eaten all our food! We're starving! We demand food! Give them half your food, give them nothing, or try to avoid the crowd. I'll give them nothing. You try to ask them why they have no food, and explain that they have no reason to attack you. Hungry peasants surround you, even as you try to speak. I expected a battle, and not this. And I have no idea which one it is. I've got his food sack, somebody yells, dashing into the crowd. After a brief scuffle, nothing is left of your food supplies, but a few scraps of torn material. All of our food is gone. Darn it.
The deeper you go, the greater the risk of starvation. This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
Your path is blocked by a river. The water is clear but fast flowing. We'll attempt to cross it again. That's why I'm here. I'm probably talking about the lack of food. Ah, darn it. Your light armor makes the crossing relatively easy. You reach the other side, cold and wet, but unharmed. So a big part of the game, from what I can tell after this mission, is trying to is knowing what the cards do.
An expedition. Press on.
Now that I know what the angry mob does, your path forwards will take you into the forest. I probably have to consider giving them half my food, and hoping I don't have to make some sort of check. As you enter the forest, you are beset by bandits. 5 bandits. This could work out for us if we can get any food from this victory here. Let's do it.
Now we begin to raise the stakes. The arena itself will fight against you. Beware of my traps.
So I didn't see any traps this time around during this battle. I'm assuming, though, there are some, like, spike traps or something of the sort around. Get him, get him! He's throwing stuff at me. Oh, I'm actually impressed with how smooth the combat is. Nice! Sweep the leg. That's what you do. You are now free to continue your journey. Draw 1 card. At this point, I believe I have lost.
More health to work with. Much good may do you.
I have no food, and I have only 6 gold. But we're going to try to get as far as we can and see what these other encounters do, so I get used to them. Ratmen hunting.
Now you begin to trespass upon the Ratmen's hunting grounds.
You stumble upon a Ratman hunting party. Prepare to defend yourself. The dealer draws you 1 monster card. 4 of plagues. I love the symbol, the rat skull. That's pretty awesome with the rat head right there. Alright, Ratmen, let's see how different you are. I'm expecting something similar to what we fought so far. And I'll be a bit surprised when I realize they can poison me.
Plague by name and plague by nature. The rats leave behind a deadly toxin.
I have to get used to dodging. Oof, something got me. Nice, get him. Oh, should have blocked that. Some people poison damage. Oh, 40-something damage that fight. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. You recover some food from the rat carcasses. The dealer draws you 1 food gain card. 10 food. Amazing. Ah!
Once the ratmen begin to creep towards the edge of the town, anger follows shortly behind.
Angry mob. As you approach the small town of Witchburn, an angry mob of peasants marches forth and confronts us. I'm going to see what happens if I try to avoid the crowd, because I do not believe that I'm going to win, and I'm very interested in just seeing what's going to happen. You turn about and head away from the crowd. Get him! Somebody cries. Run. Ugh. Even this time around, I guess the wrong one. The angry mob swarms around you. Their desperation for food overcomes their fear of your weapon long enough to get what they want. The dealer draws you 5 pain cards. 15 health. 10 max health, permanent injury. Lose 3 gold. Lose 3 food.
I am sorry.
No, you're not. Lose 5 max health. You shouldn't be sorry. This is the way the game is played. We still have no equipment. Oh!
Every step you take consumes food, but you will also heal as you proceed.
Not if I don't have any food. What do? As we approach the small town of Witchburn, an angry mob of peasants marches forth and confronts us. Now, I'm going to give them nothing because I'm angry at this point, but I should have given them half my food to see what happened. So, let's see what making choices when I'm angry does for me. Let's see if this works out for me at all. That's a huge failure there, Tim. Should have been one that I was on already. Yep, I saw it this time. How about that? I've got his food sack! Somebody yells, dashing into the crowd. After a brief scuffle, nothing is left at your food supplies but a few scraps of torn material. At this point, I would hack up some of the peasants and eat them.
It's better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
I suppose. I'm starving to death, I've got no money, and I'm heavily wounded. You found a friendly trader willing to let you ride on his wagon. You discovered an exit to this area. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
What brings you to play the game? Ha! I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest, you are silent.
Actually, it was recommended to me by Darkness42k. Thank you, Darkness42k, by the way. This is an amazing game. Smuggler's Wharf.
There's a token in it for you if you win.
Norwich Port is little more than wooden planks sticking out over the water. It's a den of inequity. Visitors and inquiries are obviously not welcome. I messed it up the same way when I was reading it last night. You spend your time getting acquainted with the workings of the wharf, looking for avenues to gain information. You have found 3 ways you might find out about the missing ships. Steal some logs, bribe a worker, or help a captain drown his sorrows, or we don't have any money. In what passes for a bar in this shanty town, you find a ship's captain drowning her sorrows. They must be frightful sorrows, because she's drowning them in Dolesian brandy. Good for her. You pull up a stool next to her, and, while inquiring about her misfortune, attempt to find out about what she may know about the missing boats. You can tell the captain knows something, but she's not parted with it yet. However, she seems pleased to have company. Continue to drink with the captain? Sure, we'll drink one more time, at least. You gulp down another small glass of terrible, terrible brandy. The captain is merry and regales you with stories of her adventures upon the high seas, but nothing regarding the recent boat disappearances. You're feeling the effects of the powerful Dolesian brandy, but you still have your wits about you. Now, at this point, I become nervous, because I think I'm going to be shanghaied by her and it's a trap. So I will leave and see if I'm allowed to. You leave the captain to her woes and make your way out of Norwich, all the while hoping to have tasted your last ever drop of Dolesian brandy. You make your way out of Norwich Port before you get into more trouble. That tells me a battle probably would have occurred here.
What an ignominious way to go. I do hope you find something to eat soon.
No, you don't. Don't lie to me. Traveling healer. Hey. Well, we don't have any money, so this doesn't matter at all. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Healers specialize in curing wounds and also have some skill at removing curses. I was angry, but we're gonna approach the shop. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. You know, watching this instead of recording while I'm playing the game.
Will you sell your weapons for a square meal?
Absolutely. It's more relaxing because I'm talking without any emotion in my voice, as it were. Let's sell our axe. And oh, I understand. I only now realize that we start with an axe and a shield because of the goblet
card. Food is
card.
crucial for healing. If you travel without food, your strength will not be restored between encounters. You'll also begin to starve. It seems you'll learn that soon enough, though. Well then, how will you deal with this?
A winding trail. Suddenly, a tree falls across your path, blocking the way ahead. The dealer draws you one monster card. Wagons bristle from the trees around you, their wielders' faces obscured by the undergrowth. Give us all your gold or die! Attack the cowardly band for daring to threaten me. Technically, I could give them nothing, and that would be all my gold. You attack the cowardly band for daring to threaten you. The battle begins, and of course, I just sold my better axe. We're hoping for food. It's the I need it badly after this battle. Hopefully, we also don't die. With only 22 life left, this could be the end of us. Excuse me. So much countering. At least they're good enough to wait. Oh, right in my face! So I try to finish them off if possible. Like going to places where I'm not all surrounded. Actually, apparently I'm lying because I'm not. Yeah, there we go. I need to not die. Ugh. I have to finish them off as well, which is going to be very difficult. I'm using my ancient rusty axe as well. Nice. One's down. Woo! I thought he got me. Oh! This is Sparta. Shield bashed right in the neck. Haven't done that since Vermintide. You search the bodies for loot. The dealer draws you 2 game cards.
Perfect for bludgeoning the undead.
Sure.
Really? Is that what you're going to do?
Yes. I will totally equip it. And 5 max health, which doesn't help me at all. Oh, actually, it does help me at all. I gained 5 life as well. Oh, no!
What did you think would happen with a card called Ambush, eh?
I thought they might give me some food. A slight rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in grave danger. Draw 2 monster cards. Skeletons and bandits. If it was just skeletons, this would be easier because they don't have any... Oh, no, they have muskets. Right, they have muskets, which we can't even parry. Alright. Last time we didn't do so bad, but this time I can only take a single hit will kill me. A single hit will kill me. Oh, man. Let's... Can I do it? Block. Parry right in the back of his head. He's throwing a dagger. Oh my god! Oh! Right in my chest. Death. Blood stains the ground beneath your corpse. Why do I say ground that way?
And so the game takes another life. Do not worry, though. You may try again. Death in the home of plague.
That will do it for us, everyone. Thank you guys for watching. I still really like it. I like it more actually watching it with you guys, especially on a loss when I'm less emotional. But I had fun even at the end of this. It's good to see a game give me such a challenge, and now I understand a little bit more about it. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Oh yeah, and hopefully I don't have any sound problems. Right.